Today at 3:05 on August 2nd, 2018. Today, Happy Brick 1985, we'll be reviewing the Back to the Future Delorean Time Machine. This set was released in 2013 as part of the LEGO Ideas line, and in my opinion, it's a set with some bad things and some good things. Anyways, consider this my 100 subscriber special. Let's review this vehicle. So, starting off this review, we'll be looking at the back right here, which in my opinion is one of the best parts of this set. You can see it's got the at-a-time license plate. You got some detail right here using some binocular pieces. And you got these black tiles right here that make up the back bumper. I really wish they had, like, in the actual car it says like DeLorean right here, but right here it doesn't. I think in my opinion that's a missed opportunity. You have these black exhaust parts right here, which have 4 little vents instead of the more the actual car has. I think the actual car has like, I think 9. Here you have some little blue wiring detail, which actually is present in the actual car, but it's a little bit closer together. Here you have a little plutonium chamber right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some red studs in there, which are also, I think, pretty accurate, but in the actual car, they're a little bit more to the outside of the car. Got this little cheese slope right there, which makes up some really cool detail. You got the binocular piece right there, which on the actual car, there is like a little piece on top of the roof, but in order to make this set more accurate, I'd move it a little bit more like that so it looks more accurate to the actual car. But on the instructions, it just tells you to put it like that. Moving on to the bottom of the car, you can see there's some grill details that make up some detail right there. In the actual car, there is like this wiring that goes all the way from down here, all the way from up here, all the way down here. But right here, it just ends right here. A little chrome stud right there. And also another thing about the set that is inaccurate, there's like in the actual car, there's a piece of metal that runs from up here all the way down here. But right here in the actual set, it's just, there is no indication of that. It's just like a brick built like slope and some pieces right there. I really wish they had like the like a piece running from up here all the way down here, and that would have allowed more space for detail to be put right there instead of just like using these grills and slopes and stuff like that. I don't know. I really like this part right here where like the tube connects, because they use a really cool technique where they use like this headlight brick and another one, so you get some really cool sideways building right there. You got the wiring that goes all the way right here, all the way to the front of the car. This piece right here, in my opinion, it's pretty flimsy because you just pop it out like that. But the front one is pretty sturdy. It only bends a little bit. You can see we have another binocular piece right there to form up some detail. I really wish this jumper plate right here was like some dark blue, because on the actual car there's a blue like wooden block right there where that piece is. And for the front, I think this is probably the worst part of the car, because first of all, you got this white piece like right here, which the shaping is correct, but on the actual car it's more like a chrome color, like this piece right here. So it'd make more sense to either make this white as the front or make this chrome like the back. And this part right here, it looks pretty cool. I really wish they had like DMC right here. And the hood. The hood looks a little bit blocky, and I've heard many people complain about that, but in my opinion, I think it looks pretty alright. Like, it would have been nice to have like a slope part, but making it look blocky, I think it looks pretty nice. It looks like it's made out of Legos. And here you have the front right here. You have some pieces right there, and I feel like right here they should have put some like pieces, some studs or like plates or like some gold pieces, because on the actual car, Doc Brown has like a clock right here and like things to like wires, like random things, and I feel like it's a missed opportunity because there's like some free studs right here where they could have put stuff right there. can see the wheels. Car rolls pretty nice, even though it has really low clearance. And the doors right here, they're really well built. You got this black stripe that runs from the end of from each end of the door right there. And the black stripe is actually pretty accurate, but it doesn't run from the front of the car to the back, because on the actual car there is a black stripe, but it isn't just on the door. I really wish they would have done that. You can see the interior right here. Let me just pop this thing open so you can see more of the interior. You have a flux capacitor right there. Really nice printed piece. That's like a little panel piece right there. And I really wish they added some detail right here. Like on the actual car, there's like some wires and like just things that like are on this side, and on this side there's a really important detail where there's like this board with like LED lights, and like whenever Marty like goes to the past or the future in the first movie, all the lights like light up, and that would have been really cool to like have some trans clear pieces to mimic that part of the car. You have no seats right here, which I really wish they would have added some seats. Also wish they would have added the lever to turn on the time circuits, and also the keypad. There's no keypad. How are you supposed to enter a date? Like, you have the dates right here, but you have no keypad. It just doesn't make sense. You have some dates. Really wish they would have put 1955 instead of 1958, but that's 1958 is an important date in Lego's history. You have some little gouges and a little stud right there. I think that's supposed to like simulate some detail, but I think it's really lacking in detail. It doesn't make up for the missing seats and like the other detail in the back. You have some slopes right here, and it's pretty hard to fit too many figures in here, but it can be done. It's just really difficult to do that. Let me just try right here. There. Marty McFly's a little, he's leaning to the left a little bit, but it is possible to fit minifigures in here. Like, I've heard people say it's not possible to fit too many figures in here, but I've been able to do it. Anyways, this is a pretty nice car. It scales to minifigures quite well. It's a little too big in my opinion. DeLorean's supposed to be a sleek, sportsy car. But right here it's a little too big and blocky. But I don't know, I feel like it fits the Lego formula. It looks like a Lego car. Lego DeLorean. Anyways, I think we gotta go to the future now. Here we have the 2015 version of the DeLorean time machine. This is from Back to the Future Part 2, when Doc has given the DeLorean a hover conversion and has changed the license plate with a barcode one, and has also added the Mr. Fusion. Unfortunately, my license plate is a little bit faded. Like, it's like you can't see the barcode there anymore, so that's a little bit unfortunate for me. The Mr. Fusion right here, I think, is very inaccurate. Like, it just looks really huge, and if you put a minifigure right next to the car, like, how's Doc supposed to, like, fill up DeLorean with trash so they could go to the future? I don't know, I just don't get it. Like, it's huge. Here we have the wheels. You can see how it kind of works. You got some Technic pieces that make the wheels go up and down. You have these little tan Technic pieces that, in my opinion, stand out a little. Like, you can see bits of the tan piece right there. Like, from far away, it doesn't look that bad, but when you, like, look at it up close, you can see, oh, that's tan. They include some clear pieces to simulate like it's flying. And I think it's a pretty good version of the DeLorean. But what I like is the old version of DeLorean. The one from 1885. to be exact. Here we have the DeLorean from the third movie. I think this version of DeLorean is a little bit better than the one from the second one because it has a few more added details, like it has red wheels that in this set is missing the white part of it, and it has this sort of like in the movie Doc Brown fixes the DeLorean with some 1955 components. Like in the movie he uses like this soda crate and he puts it like on the top where he like puts a bunch of like wires and different things to like make the DeLorean run. But right here they just use some orange plates and a few tiles and like greebly details, which I think came out really nice. Looks accurate from far away. But what I don't like is that they used orange pieces. They should have used like tan pieces or like something that look a little bit more like a box. You can see it still has the Mr. Fusion and my faded license plate. I think this one looks pretty nice. The wheels are okay. You could see the tan pegs showing through. But this one looks pretty cool. You can see we have a minifigure right here. Yeah, looks pretty cool. This set comes with two minifigures. One of them being Marty McFly and the other Dr. Emmett L. Brown. First we'll look at Marty McFly. This minifigure I think looks good in some ways and some ways doesn't. Like in my opinion it kind of looks like Spider-Man from far away because of the blue parts right here. Really wish it would have been a darker blue. And also I wish they would have added printing on the feet right here. But the rest of the minifigure I think is pretty good. The torso has some really nice printing. You can see it's printed on a red torso, so some of the parts right here look dark red. You can see we have the iconic vest right here, this buttoned up shirt, and a red shirt under that. You have the Michael J. Fox face right here, with the scared face and the calm face. I think the hair looks pretty good. Really wish they would have used a different hair. Like nowadays they have a perfect hair, I think, for Marty McFly, which is a Han Solo hairpiece. But when this set came out, that hairpiece hadn't been made yet. So I think this is a good hairpiece for this. Anyways, let's look at Doc Brown. Here we have Dr. Emmett L. Brown, which I kind of like better than the Marty McFly figure. He has the Christopher Lloyd face with a happy face right here, and what I like to call the Great Scott face. Mine's a little bit faded right there. You can see we have the radioactive symbol on his back right here. You have a bunch of creases, which I think make the figure look cool. You have the Hawaiian shirt under his radioactive suit. You have the time watch right there and a little notepad, I think. I'm not sure what that is. And a little belt right here. Really wish they would have added leg printing, because in the actual movie, Doc Brown has some weird thing on his pants. That's, I think, part of the radioactive suit, and that would have been really cool to have in the set. And I forgot to mention, Marty McFly comes with a little skateboard right here, which is in purple. Anyways, these are two pretty cool minifigures. Really wish they would have added the other versions of them, like have a Western Doc or a Western Marty, or a Future Marty or Future Doc, but having two minifigures is alright. This set overall has some flaws, but it also has some good things. It has some nice prints, some good minifigures, and overall has a really good look. You can see I added this little rod, another accessory right here, which is the rod Doc Brown puts on the DeLorean at the climax of the first Back to the Future movie. And I think this set really is a good set. It has good building experience, it comes with a ton of cool pieces, and it would look really cool on display. I'll definitely have it on display. Anyway guys, thank you for watching another video by Happy Brick 1985. See you guys later.